So everyone who games, their mom, their dog, their grandpa, and their cat have all heard about the news about Nintendo Switch 2 being $450, which is completely fine. Completely fine. I was actually excited. I expected it to be like $550, right? I am a massive gamer. I play games almost constantly all day, every day. My favorite system is my PS5. Now, I have always, and I mean always, been a pioneer for people complaining about the prices of video games need to shut up. I've always been a part of that club until today. Okay, like I mean I have ranted about this for quite literally years. And I mean years. When people are complaining about the price going up to $70 like a couple years ago, I was like, y'all, do y'all not realize that video games have been $60 since freaking the 80s, the 1980s, which in today's money would be like $200 to $250 in adjusting by inflation, right? And I just tell people like, shut up. Why are you complaining that video games are going up $10? Like video games are and always will be the best medium and the best bang for your buck on anything ever. Like I can buy Spider-Man 2. I can put over 100 hours into that bad boy, okay, and have so much fun for $69.99. Or I can take that same $69.99 and go out to the movies and go out to eat, go to the movies and go bowling, right? For one night. Or I can get 100 hours of video game playtime and fun, right? And I've always been like, y'all need to freaking worry about the people that are the video game. I think Take-Two are the people that want to actually charge you for every hour that you play a video game, which I think is absolutely asinine, right? That's the crap we should be worried about. And so I've always told people like, shut up. Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining about the prices of video games only going up $10 in over 30 years? Like chill out. Okay. Until I found out about freaking Switch 2 games being $80 digital, $90 physical. That, pardon my French, is fucking insane. And I mean, like, if you know me, you know how crazy this is for me to have this take, because I have always been on the side of people shutting up about the prices of video games. But this, especially listen, I know not all games on the Nintendo Switch are kids games, okay? I have a Nintendo Switch. I probably have over 100 games on my Nintendo Switch. I'm not even being facetious when I say that. I love my Nintendo Switch. But you can't deny the fact that Nintendo games are more likely to be kids games, right? Like kids games that don't last very long or really don't have much bang for your buck. Like honestly, and I mean honestly, if this news were to come out about PS6 games, like PlayStation 6, when that eventually drops, about the games being $80, $90, I could see it, right? A Ghost of Tsushima being, $100, fine, whatever, right? That's an actual bang for your buck damn video game. Not fucking Mario Kart, okay? Not fucking Donkey Kong, okay? Nothing against them. I love those games. But like, hello? Those are children's games. Why the fuck are they $90? I'm sorry I'm dropping so many freaking curse words in this. But Nintendo has lost their fucking minds. My prediction, okay, I'm going to put this video out there. My prediction is going to be that the Switch 2 is going to flop just like the Wii U. You know how popular the Wii was. And they were like, oh my God, we have this idea. And they came out with the Wii U and nobody gave a fuck. And like the Wii U is the most flopped video game console like ever, except for like the Ouya. The Wii U was an awful system, okay? Not saying that the Switch 2 is going to be awful, but if they want to play this game, especially in this day and age, with all of the tariffs, with all of the freaking inflation and people barely being able to buy food, and they want to charge that for children's video games, mostly children's video games. That is fucking crazy. Also, if you don't know, on PlayStation, if you're not a PlayStation person, on PlayStation, 99 times out of 100, if a video game comes out with a remaster, it's either free or $10. They're wanting, if you own, okay, and I own Breath of the Wild on my original Nintendo Switch. They are wanting you to pay $30. It was either 20 or 30. I heard 30 and then I heard 20 from other people, but even 20 is fucking crazy. But $30 to upgrade to 60 frames per second or 120. and like to have like a better experience on the new console. That is crazy. Are you even going to be able to put the regular cartridge for Breath of the Wild into the Switch 2, or do you have to pay that money to be able to play it on there? Nobody's answered that either. This is the most predatory bullshit I've ever seen in my life. And you know how crazy that is coming from me, okay? So this is wild. They need to wake the fuck up, and no, this is not cool. It's not cool. And they need to do something about it. I'm so for real. I'm so mad. I'm like steaming. And like, this is the same passionate anger that I would get about people complaining about the prices of video games. So like, for me to make this switch, wild. Anyway, how are you feeling about this? Are you going to get the Switch 2? I might get the Switch 2, but I'm only going to play my regular Switch games on there because my digital library is insane. I'm not going to get the Switch 2 for probably a couple years though, because I really don't need it. And I'm more focused on my PlayStation. And honestly, if the Switch 2 had achievements, day one purchase. In my opinion, that's the only thing keeping the Switch from being an amazing console, is it not having achievements. I have bought games on PlayStation over the Switch countless times just because on PlayStation there's achievements, because I'm an achievement hunter. But even if you're not an achievement hunter, like who the fuck wants to collect 1,200 Korok seeds if you're not going to get an achievement or something to show for it, you know? And I mean, like, I've watched so many people's videos talking about like the achievement system that Nintendo could have, and like cool little like Mario stickers and like Bowser stickers and like cute little Peach stickers and like little things and little stars that you can collect like for achievements, but they don't want to do that. And I think that's absolutely a missed market, and I think it's stupid. But like, if the Switch ever has an achievement system, day one purchase. Until then, no. Also, the freaking GameCube games not being able to be played on the original Switch, be so for real right now. Be so for real. I had a GameCube in year, I think, 2002. And that shit could run on a 2002. Also, my opinion, sorry, I just keep going. Also, another thing that they should really freaking do, you know how all of those cloud versions that they sold on the regular Switch? How the hell are you not able to have a Kingdom Hearts actually run natively on a Switch? There's absolutely no way why those games should have been. There's no way. Why were those games cloud games? And, you know, the people that purchase those, what they should do is, if you purchase a Switch 2, you should get them natively, like for free. But they will never do that because it's fucking Nintendo. Like, if you even say the word Nintendo in a YouTube video, they'll sue you. So they're. Anyway, I'll stop. How are you feeling about this? What did you think of my opinions? And yeah, anyway, this is not usually the kind of content I make, but I had to make this video. Anyway, hope y'all are well. Toodles.